Welcome to another episode of the NCBeerBuzz for the week of February 10th, 2019. This week's episode is sponsored by Brown Mountain Bottle Works in Morganton. 16 beers on draft, an amazing beer and wine selection, and it's a great place to hang out when you're in downtown Morganton. Today is also Brew Day, so when I do the NCBeerBuzz, well, I get the boil going. See what I do. So, USA Today 10 Best is still looking for the best beer festival in the US, and Brewgaloo needs your vote. Check out the link in the description and vote. You can do it every day, and if you have multiple devices, you can vote on them too, once per day, to give them more votes. Also, Dingo Dog Brewing has been entered into the Federal Express Small Business Grant Competition, and they would greatly appreciate it if you would vote for them, as they're a small brewery. You can vote once per day up until April. The link is in the description. Please vote to give them a hand and also show your support. So now on to the events. On March 14th from 5 until 9 o'clock, Lonerider kicks off their 10th anniversary celebration with an event first at the Carolina Ale House in Cary. There'll be live music, classic Lonerider beers, a limited edition anniversary beer, and of course they're going to bring Lonerider bourbon. Also on the 14th, Boondocks Brewing in West Jefferson presents their monthly beer pairing, this time featuring Kettell Beerworks that are in Banner Elk from 6:30 until 9 o'clock. 4 courses paired with 4 beers. It's only $45 and reservations are required. It's a great beer and food pairing. Barley Labs in Durham is celebrating their first anniversary party on March 16th from noon until 10 o'clock. A grand opening for a new brewery, Pharr Brewing in Harrisburg, is having their grand opening on March 16th from 11 a.m. until 10 p.m. Head on down there to welcome the newest brewery to the North Carolina craft beer family. Also, on the 16th from 1 until 7 o'clock, the Spring Craft Crawl in Charlotte. Some of the best craft beer spots in town team up for the South End Craft Crawl. There's free transportation on the signature historic trolley that will get you from place to place carefree. That's right, no driving. Now, I could mention Brawley's Black and Blue next week, but it's sold out as it does every year, and it's a seriously awesome festival. But I can tell you about the Black and Blue 10 Hangover Party at the Wooden Robot on March 17th from 10:30 in the morning until 9 o'clock at night. In honor of the 10th year of the festival, they'll be pouring beer from Fonta, Flora, High Branch Brewing, Eurisco Beer Company, and Zillicoa Beer Company, both out of Asheville, as well as some of their specialty beers from the cellar. So it's worth it just to, even if you don't have a hangover, you can go to it. And of course, next weekend is St. Patrick's Day, Cavoidus. Tons of events all over the state. Here are the ones that I found. Return of the Emerald Curtain, hosted by Red Clay Ciderworks in Charlotte. The Shamrock Festival, hosted by Shortway Brewing in Newport. St. Patrick's Day celebration at Primal Brewery in Huntersville. The 4th anniversary downtown Ashboro Street St. Patrick's Day celebration, hosted by Four Saints Brewing. St. Patrick's Day celebration at 26 Acres Brewing. There's the St. Patty's Day Beer Mile at Fortnight Brewing in Cary. Carolina Beer Temple Charlotte has their St. Patrick's Day extravaganza. St. Patrick's Day in LoSo 2019. Charlotte's Lower South End and Old Mecklenburg Brewery are ready for green attire, festive music, and lots of delicious food and drink on the 16th and 17th, both days. Here are some beer releases I found for this week. There's a bunch more, these are the ones I found. Vecino Brewing in Carborough is doing Lux Indica. It's coming out March 13th from 4 to 11. The taste and flavor will give you a bit of sweetness, fading to a dry, roasty finish with chocolate, malt, and toasted coconut. On March 14th from 3 to 11, Resident Culture is releasing Monomania, a white IPA brewed to benefit Whales for Wishes and Make-A-Wish, so great beer for a great cause. On the 16th, Flora has 2 beer releases. Wow. Batch number 4 of Big Shrug, a barrel-aged Appalachian Wild Ale, and Best Buds, a double IPA. Also on the 16th, the Levee Brewery and Pub has a beer release. Then they're in Valdez, and they're releasing Giant's Footstep Stout. It's rich and roasty and resplendent with coffee notes. This will be on draft and also cask conditioned for the most authentic experience. And trust me, you gotta have it on cask. And finally, on the 17th, There's Hammer and Hops at New Sarum Brewing from 12 until 5 o'clock. They're going to release a firkin of a very special beer. It's a Lucky Charm Marshmallow Stainless Steel Stein Beer Dry Irish Stout. Now say that one 3 times fast, because I ain't doing it. Ooh, look at all that. Check out a complete list of all the events, beer releases, and other fun North Carolina beer info on our website, ncbeerguys.com. Hit me up with any comments you have below. Tune in next week to the NC Beer Buzz, and remember, drink local and keep your beer dollars in North Carolina. I'm going to get back to work.